Okay, hello and welcome to our video series for DC4 Advanced SolidWorks. My name is Jim Deasy and I'm going to be walking you through it here. First topic we're going to cover is the flyout menus in SolidWorks. And the way it works is pretty easy. Take your right mouse button, click that right mouse button, just drag to the right a little bit, and you'll get this wheel that pops up. And inside of this wheel, you got access to all these different tools. There's 8 different tools nested inside of this. This is your flyout menu. So the way it works is you click and drag with the right mouse button, and whichever direction you drag will land you on a different button that'll bring you into that orientation. So if we want to look at the top view of our model, we just click and drag with our right mouse button and go up, and it'll bring us to the top view. Click and drag down brings us to the bottom view. Click and drag up and to the right brings us back to isometric view. See our model in 3D. So this will just allow us to get around our model a lot faster without having to go through all the extra steps of opening up our orientation cube and picking the side we want and then finally viewing our model. We can just click and drag in one direction or the other and flip around our model super easy and super fast. The other reason you want to learn this is because there's something similar to it in every single CAD package that's out there. So here I've got Rhino, and here's my perspective view in Rhino. Just toggle around, I made a sphere. Now if you hit the middle mouse button in Rhino, you get this menu that pops up. And it's got access to different tools like join and explode. And if you double click on it, you can open it up and you can pull tools out of your toolbar here into the menu so that they're closer at hand, I guess. I always put the points on and off button in here because that's one I use a lot when I'm playing around in Rhino. If you use Alias, this one's Alias. Alias is a much more complicated program. In Alias, you have to hold down 2 buttons to bring up your menu, Control and Shift together, and then depending on which mouse button you click will bring up a different menu. So the left mouse button brings up different sorts of pick options like pick surface, pick object, pick CV. Middle mouse button brings up different tools like scale and attach, center pivot. Use the right mouse button with Control and Shift and you get access to things like shade or toggle model. Also you can turn your control on or turn it off from the menu there. And so we'll just go back over to SolidWorks to just show you the similarities, right? So if you're in SolidWorks and you are inside of a sketch and not just here in kind of part review mode, while you're inside of a sketch, if you click and drag, you'll have access to a bunch of different sketch tools. So if I wanted to quickly get to my spline tool or to my trim tool, I just click and drag and go in the direction of where that tool is within the wheel. Okay, so there you go. All right, it just saves us the trouble of having to reach all the way up here with our mouse, grab a tool, use it, and then go back, and just keeps our mouse focused on where our model is at, and that's in the middle of the screen. Okay, so practice that, and just remember, your goal is going to be to memorize what tools pop up and where they are within the wheel, depending on which mode you're in, and it'll just allow you access to a gigantic number of tools without having to go hunting and pecking around inside the menus. Okay, so that's flyout menus and marking menus for advanced SolidWorks. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.